So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, of course.
And first of all, may I ask you where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from like the U.S., a little south of like the Washington D.C. area.
Okay. What brings you here in Japan?
It was kind of a little random. I was originally doing some research work with a group that was based in Tokyo, so I decided to come for a little bit longer. And I turned out I really liked it, so I'm planning on relocating here in January.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's been really nice, but I decided to stay here for longer, so it's basically a vacation.
So you mean like relocate means you're gonna work in Japan? Or?
Yeah, I hope. I'm gonna do a language program so I can learn Japanese
Oh,
because I think that's important.
okay. So you just maybe finished the college or something?
Yes, actually, I did. Last year, I finished college.
So it's kind of vacation whole
Yeah.
year. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you mean this is your first time here in Japan?
Yeah, actually.
Like when did you come?
I came at the end-ish of August.
It means almost 2 months you're staying here.
Yes, so I'm leaving in the end of October.
You said like you really liked Japan, but what did you know about Japan before you come to Japan?
I had a very like normal American view of Japan before coming here, and I think people know that like sushi,
Yeah.
anime, manga. I think people think of like Shibuya, Shibuya Crossing, basically when they think about Japan, but also Miyazaki movies.
Oh,
like Studio
Ghibli.
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched a lot of Studio Ghibli movies growing up, so coming here was really cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of Japan? Like, was it what you thought about before, like about Japan?
Kind of. Before I came here, a lot of people told me I was gonna really love it and I was gonna want to move here. And I was like, no, I don't know. And as soon as I got here, I was like, it's so nice. I think the transportation is really nice. I noticed that like the transit's very good. The food's really good.
Oh, yeah.
I like the convenience stores. The convenience stores are really nice.
Okay.
So those were like my first things where I was like, wow, this is like really, I wish we did a better job in the US.
Okay. But also you tried like a more like a restaurant, Japanese restaurant.
Yeah, I have. I've eaten like a good amount. I really like gyukatsu.
Gyukatsu?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's gorgeous.
That's like my favorite, I think. I really like katsu.
Katsu. Oh yeah,
A
katsu.
lot,
Like
yeah.
tonkatsu, gyukatsu.
Yeah, I really do.
Did you try like kushikatsu, like a stick?
Yes.
Yeah?
I have. It's very good as
Oh
well.
my god, that's nice.
I like yakiniku as well.
Oh my god, cool. So you like meat?
Yes. I eat a lot of meat, so being here is really
Great.
it's good. Yeah.
2 months you're staying, right? So what did you do or where did you go?
Yeah, I did a little bit. I didn't do a lot because I knew I kind of wanted to stay in Tokyo for a lot of it because I wanted to relocate here. I wanted to get a good feel for what it would be like to live here. But I did go to like Kyoto and Osaka.
Oh yeah.
And I went to Kamakura as
nice.
well.
Cool.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
so beautiful.
For example, Kyoto is like very historical,
Yeah.
traditional city. What was the impression or what did you feel? Because compared to Tokyo, it's totally different. Right?
Yes, it is very different. Honestly, it was really nice. It's very different vibe. Kyoto is much more walking and stairs and shrines.
Yeah.
But very beautiful. We loved all the shrines we saw in Kyoto. The matcha in Kyoto is so good.
Matcha.
We
you
had like
tried.
3 a day.
3 in a day?
Yes.
Wow.
It was a lot.
Wow, crazy about matcha you are.
I know. Yeah. I was very like caffeinated.
Nice. How was the tea ceremony, by the way?
Very cool. When I was in Taipei, I did a tea ceremony there too. It was very different, so it was cool to see how they were different. But I like learning more about Japanese culture, and there's a lot of not rules, but like specific ways that people do things, especially in stuff like tea ceremonies. They're like, you do this first, and then you do this, and you know that's really cool to learn about because I didn't know any of that before coming here. I think the tea I was used to drinking is very different, and I like the tea here a lot more actually.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
That's nice. Oh. So in Kyoto or like Osaka, when you went, you stayed in like a ryokan style or?
No, actually, we just stayed in like Western hotel.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So never experienced like a tatami floor, sleeping on the floor.
I haven't yet, but I do have a hotel in about maybe like a week or two. We're going to like an onsen hotel.
Oh, yeah?
And they have like tatami mats, so I'm gonna figure out if that's
Yeah,
comfortable.
yeah.
It's like an onsen, like a private onsen.
A private
kind
onsen.
of vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited for it.
Have you ever experienced? Have you ever been?
No.
No, never.
I haven't.
Okay. Usually we take a bus with a stranger.
Yeah. I know about that. I was a little nervous.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but the thing we're doing is like a private onsen.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I think
yeah,
it'll be more comfortable. Because, you know, back home in the US, it's not really a thing. Like being naked around other people like that is not as common. They might do it in saunas, but yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Like, I sometimes get this kind of comments. Western people, or you know, when it's summer, they like show a lot of skin.
Yeah.
You know, the like top or like short pants or maybe bikini, like. But they don't feel any like embarrassing. Or they like to wear this.
Yeah.
But when they go to onsen, they say shy. So what's the difference actually?
Oh, okay, that's such a good question. Because
Yeah.
honestly, I'm not really sure. I think it's more just. I think in the US people are very like uncomfortable by nudity in like actual nudity of showing like your more private parts. But when it comes to deciding how to clothe yourself, I think people sometimes feel more empowered by dressing that way, where they're wearing shorter skirts and like they're presenting themselves in a specific way. But when you're it's more vulnerable when you're in like a bath with a lot of other people and everyone is completely naked. That's just something that I think Americans are like not used to at all. So it's more like uncomfortable.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What was the impressive place mostly?
Oh, me and my friend's favorite thing we did was Thousand Gates or something. It's like the
Fushiminari?
Yes, yeah. With all of the beautiful gates, we did a walk all the way through it, and then we kind of stumbled on this kind of side path that no one else had gone on, and we found like not abandoned shrine, but one that was very, very like off the beaten path. Not many people had been going through it, and so there was a lot of like overgrowth of plants and stuff, so we couldn't really navigate through it, but it was beautiful. That was our favorite thing, I think, because it was cool to see some of those cultural relics outside of touristy areas where there was just nobody there. It was very beautiful, very sacred. The traditions for shrines and like how to clean your hands. Yeah, and how to, you know, when you like ring the bell and stuff like that. So we wanted to do it respectfully, obviously. So we spent a lot of time like researching and figuring out how to do it so that we didn't look stupid when we went in front of people and like started, you know, doing stuff. We like washed our hands. We like offered money. We burned incense as well. That was really cool. So we did that when we would go to shrines.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. But you said before you try this, like you learned something to do, how to do.
Yeah, we like looked it up on YouTube and like Google how to do all of it because we didn't have a tour or anything.
Yeah. I'm happy that you are respecting our culture and try the tradition physically, you know.
Yeah, to be honest, there's a lot of tourists here that I've been lucky enough to travel a lot, and whenever I travel to places, especially if they're non-Western places, I think I try to be more aware, because there's also a lot of tourists here that are not being super respectful of like the culture difference, or they're going out of their way to go to places that are very sacred or very culturally important, and they don't really care about learning about where they are, or, you know, and I don't think you need to be crazy about it, you know, and be like a fanatic, but at the same time I think it's important if you're gonna go somewhere to be respectful.
Thank you for respecting. I'm happy that you're so polite.
I try. I don't know. I think there's always ways that you can grow, and there's always ways that you can be better and be a better tourist.
That's
but
cool.
My friend signed up for one of those kind of like gimmick restaurants, I guess, where you pick your own fish and then they kill it and serve it to you. My friend signed us up for that without knowing that's what it was, and it was just really interesting, and it was something I had never done and was not comfortable with, so we were just like,
but you eat it after
Yes,
that. How was it? Fresh?
It tasted really good, but like we felt really bad about it. Like when the fish came, I was the one who picked it, and so I was like, we have to eat the whole thing. Like we we have to like respect this fish
Yes,
because
yeah.
we chose to kill it. So yeah.
Do you know the words いただきます?
Itadakimasu.
Yes, it
Yeah.
means like a thank you for dishes, like
Yes,
you know.
yeah.
That's why we say いただきます and then like
Yeah.
ごちそうさまでした also like thank you for the dishes.
Yeah. I think when I go out to eat with my friend,
Yeah.
you know, he always waits for me. Like when the food comes and he's like, itadakimasu, and then
Yeah.
if I don't say it back, he just waits and he's like, you can say it now.
Yeah, like receiving your life or something.
Yeah, he's like, okay, you can say it. Like other places I really like. I like the nature, like the parks here a lot, but I think shrines have been my favorite. I've been to a good amount of them.
Yeah.
Oh, the Lucky Cat Shrine.
In Tokyo?
Yeah. Yeah, that was so cool. And then there's the other one that is in Osaka, but it's like a little far from Osaka. You'll see it in all the tourist souvenirs, like the red guy. I'm forgetting.
Red guy?
Yeah.
Dharma.
Katsuoji Temple.
Red guy.
Yeah.
It's called Dharma.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's kind of embarrassing, but yeah. It was so beautiful. It was definitely one of my favorite things that I did.
Now you are living in Tokyo, right? So like, what do you like about Tokyo?
Oh my gosh, I really like that there is so much to do in Tokyo. The entertainment is like crazy. There's so many different neighborhoods. I think no matter what mood you're in, there's always places to go in Tokyo for that. So if you really like coffee shops, there's so many good coffee shops, good bookstores. I love walking around Shibuya because there's so much to do. It's such a beautiful area. My favorite things about Tokyo is the food.
Food, yeah.
Food for sure. I think my favorite things to do in Tokyo probably would be walking around like Shibuya and like Harajuku. It's like beautiful areas. And then I like parks also. Yeah.
You like to buy clothes something or? Because your clothes is like a kind of cool, very cool, yeah? Like a
thank you.
thrift shop.
Yeah, I do kind of like to clothes shop. Before I moved here, when I was finishing college, I worked at a retail store for a while, and they are very serious about fashion and style. So I got really kind of more into it. So also Tokyo is a great place to shop too.
Have you ever experienced any like a culture shock between your country and here?
I think the biggest culture shock for me that I wasn't expecting is that people look at me a lot more. And I don't know if it's like because I'm a foreigner or what, but back in the US, I think like people don't stare at me as much, but people stare at me here a lot. Yeah.
Because you're gorgeous, that's why.
That's
why.
I don't know.
You stand out, yeah.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm not, I don't know. I just noticed it as soon as I got here that people would like stare at me like a lot more.
Your boyfriend is so lucky to have such a nice, beautiful girlfriend.
I'll tell him that.
Oh yeah. Maybe no. He's gonna jealous. I don't know. Who's this man? Like, oh, that's nice.
But thank you for saying that. That's very nice.
But I think they see you in a positive way. I think because your fashion or your like style is so cool. So.
Oh, good. Well, thanks for telling me that. Because it's definitely, if you're not used to it, it's very because you don't really know why people are looking at you. So there was always a thought where I was like, oh, is it what I'm wearing? Like, you know, is it bad? But yeah.
So be confident. Walk like a model. Like,
I mean, I got used to it really fast, and now I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Okay. Well, like, if it's okay, could you show me your favorite picture that you took in Japan?
Yeah,
so far?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. It might be a weird pick, but this is my favorite. It's from like Osaka.
Oh yeah.
Is it Dotonbori?
Dotonbori? Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Is this octopus?
Yeah.
Oh the Wow. Why do you like this picture?
I don't know. I think it's just the whole street is like that with all these really cool like structures and sculptures like that for shops, and I just thought it was really cool. So I think that might be one of my favorite pictures. This one was from the top of like the Ferris wheel in Yokohama. It's like this one, but there's Mount Fuji in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah, the sunset.
Oh yeah, I can see the Mount Fuji.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it until I was looking at it. I was like, what mountain is that? And I was like, well, obviously it's Mount Fuji. This is one I like.
Oh, that's cute. Where is it?
It's in Kamakura, in like one of the main shrines there. I like it because it has like a good memory associated with it. It was a lot of fun. I think I look pretty good. Yeah.
You look really nice with this. Yeah.
Thank you.
The smiling Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
You coming to Japan next year in January, you said. So what's your future plan or dream or?
I really like learning languages, so I want to learn Japanese. And then I would like to go to graduate school for policy research. That's what I did for undergrad. Like I did international affairs and politics. So I'd like to do research. I like creative writing too, so I want to publish eventually.
Writing.
Yeah.
What kind of?
Just I started writing a book this year, so I want to finish it. I started writing like one of the things I'm really excited about this year, but I've been writing for a very long time, so like just practicing for fun.
What was the theme? I don't know.
The theme? Oh, I like to write fiction books. Fiction books.
Fiction books. Oh,
Yeah.
So you made some story and oh, that's cool.
It's fun. I enjoy doing it. Yeah. I love the style. The fantasy and the fiction is really cool. The worlds that they build is so interesting.
So you said you generally come back to here to study in the university.
I'm going to study in a language school for a while.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a break before graduate school.
How long are you gonna study?
1 to 2 years, I think.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah,
Oh.
I wanted to do it for a while. So
Did you tell to your parents
yeah,
what they reacted? Did they get nervous or are you okay? Or?
my mom knew it was gonna happen because she knew how interested I was in learning other languages, and she knows I love to travel, and I'm not gonna be the kind of person who's like happy living like at home for a really long time or in the US. So she knew I was gonna go somewhere. So when I called her and I said, I think it was like one of my first weeks of being in Tokyo, and I was like, I don't think I want to come home. Like, I think I'm gonna move here for a while. And she said it made her a little bit sad because I was so far away, but she said she knew that it was what was best for me, and she was like, I think you're gonna be happiest doing that.
Okay.
So she's proud. It means she gets to come to Tokyo to visit.
Of course, you can be tour guide and translator.
Exactly, yeah.
That's good.
So she's like, that's good.
Okay, nice. This is the last question.
Sure.
Do you know any Japanese phrase or words?
I know itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu, huh?
I know how to say my name. Watashi wa Nina desu.
Nina, hi. That's correct.
And hai.
Hi.
Ohayo.
Uh-huh.
Konnichiwa.
Uh-huh.
Arigatou
Oh,
gozaimasu.
yeah.
I say that all the time. It's like
That's
that was the first thing I ever learned. Is just like arigatou gozaimasu.
Uh-huh.
I say it all the time.
Do you know I like you, I love you in Japanese? to say your boyfriend?
No,
No,
I need to learn that because he says that to me in English, so I need to like get better. But
好きです something. Yeah,
好きです。
好き。大好き something. Yeah. Cool. Well, so thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, of course.
It
Thank
was
you for
really
interviewing
fun.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you come back and enjoy the new life in Japan. 1 to 2
Yeah.
years. Yeah. Thank
hopefully,
you.
I'm sure I will. It's a cool place to live. So.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Of course. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.